What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for a Scorpio love reading. That's right, we're going to do Scorpio. Doesn't matter where it's at in your chart, or if you're a cross watcher, welcome. Come on in. It is podcast episode 160. Please know that I've done a lot of readings today. So I'm going to try and do my best to get out these readings before I lose my voice. So I may have to take a day or two off, but I want to get out the readings. I just do. Anyway, let's do this thing. Thanks for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, love, requests for reads, for coming and hanging out with me. I really enjoy y'all. And if you would like to schedule a session or check out my products and services, nourishheallive.com, or you can click the title under the video and go check out my description box. I got a lot of cool stuff down there for you. Let's talk about it, shall we? Love, Scorpio. Love for the next month. These are timeless. Although I'm doing it in February, we're dropping into the reading screen. Although I'm doing it in February, it's timeless. Tarot is timeless. So whenever you're drawn to it or it shows up on your feed, there's more likely a message in here for you. If you want it, claim it, cool. If not, that's cool too. Let's see what's going on. What do you want to tell me? All right, you and somebody else are at odds with each other. Oh boy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Oh, it looks like you just cut somebody out of your life. You just cut somebody off, went no contact with somebody. Yes, you did. This was a no for you. This was an absolute no for you. There was somebody who was being very difficult, very stubborn, and quite aggressive verbally. I mean, they may have been, maybe they weren't verbally aggressive. They may have been very sharp, very cold, very calculated, very nasty, very negative, very cutting. Okay? You feeling it? Yeah, you are. Because that's what I do here. I run you through the emotions. So, yeah, like, no. This is no. This is a no. You're saying that this isn't warm. This isn't comforting. This isn't supportive. You are not being warm. You are not showing up supportive. You are not showing up even remotely like somebody I want to marry or be in a relationship with. Definitely not nurturing and kind. What? So it looks like you are... Yeah. Okay. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. It looks like you have somebody about to show up here on the scene wanting to take you out. This could be the same person, but they're showing up as a page. This person here is showing up as a page. So let's see where this goes. Page of Cups. The Magician reverse. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Let's see if this is the same thing or if this is somebody else. Is that to clarify that? What's the bottom of the deck? Okay, so it looks like somebody here offered is offering someone else a love. I got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, but I am feeling that somebody here is or was. So it looks like you're cutting ties with somebody. Somebody's going to show up. Okay, so this is a return. So somebody reaches out to you after a period of time where they have been silent, or they may have disappeared or ghosted. Yeah, because they're wanting reconciliation here. They're wanting to get back with you, to get this back together, to date you, whatever that is. So there's communication over the next month that looks like, or possibly 3 months, but I get over the next month because that's what I set for this. But this person's going to come in and they're going to give you they may apologize. Okay. They may say, I lost my job. I've been looking for work. Whatever it may be, they're going to apologize for wherever they've been, for disappearing, because they disappear, reappear. I'm not really sure that's 100% fact, because the swords are in reverse over here. And I was clarifying the reverse sword of the Ace of Sword reverse, which is, they're not telling the truth. This is lies. This could be lies, deceit, betrayal. This person could even be lying about having another person, another relationship. This person may have a tendency, you know who this person is. I got Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and all the other signs I told you about. This person may have a tendency to be very selfish. It's kind of like they disappear whenever they want to. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about what you go through. But they're going to reach out to you and say, oh, hey, how you doing? How you been? How's your mom and them? Give you an apology, tell you where they've been, or maybe not tell you where they've been, because they're coming in with deception riding behind them. This person doesn't really have all the tools necessary to be on their own 2 feet. So this person may have to live with someone else, or they may be living with someone else. Okay. There's an energy here that says this person wants to reconcile with you. It could just be that they're asking for forgiveness because where they've been. Okay. This person may be married or in another relationship and you have no idea. I'm just saying, you have your suspicions, I'm sure. So this person just disappears. And then they're going to reappear. This could be asking for forgiveness. Apologizing. I would be very careful, because it looks like you may have been in no contact with this person. And then this person shows back up and they're being deceptive, or they're lying to you. And it may end up in a very nasty or negative argument. Yeah, you're already telling me. Working things out here. Nah, you've already been rejected by this person. Or you may be rejecting this person. So it's like working on this. It would be so difficult to work this out with this person. It would be so difficult to work things out with this person. Like this person doesn't prioritize my feelings. They don't care about how I feel. They don't prioritize me or my emotions. Not that you need to be all that to someone. It's just they don't even give you the basic. They don't even give you the basic compassion or kindness enough to, that understanding that what they do. It takes a lot for you to overcome and undo what they keep doing to you. So they disappear. They have other options, or they don't care about how you feel, because what they're doing is they have no regard for anybody else. They really don't. They're quite selfish, because if a person really wanted to be in a relationship with you and really wanted to solidify a relationship with you, and was being honest with you, would they disappear and reappear whenever, however, wherever? It could be long periods of time. You may not hear from this person for months, weeks, months at a time. And then here they are back again. Oh, I apologize. Let's work on this. Let's balance things out. It's tedious. It's a struggle, because when they disappear, When you don't hear from them, what are you going to do? You're going to automatically think this person's, well, they could be married in another relationship or in another relationship. But it's very painful because they're not communicating with you. They're cold, they're distant, they're aloof. They could care less about how you're feeling and the difficulties and challenges you face, right? Say for instance, you're raising the kids and you have kids with this person and they disappear for months at a time. Whoa. Whoa. That puts you in a financial stress. That puts you in a stress on every level because you have no support. You have no help from this person. Word. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I apologize. I was out, whatever. You know, this person is creating a large amount of emotions within your soul, within you. Let's just say within you, this person, this situation creates tsunamis and waves of emotion. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was sitting behind the microphone as much as I was, but I was kind of leaning into it, you know what I mean? Getting in my groove, leaning into it. I'm sorry. I have to have the microphone up, but I don't like to be behind it. I like for you to see my face because that just drives me crazy when I can't. Because I read lips. I just do. I read lips. So when mouth conversation or voices or whatever are off and the lips are moving differently, ooh, I can't watch a movie like that. I can't deal with people. I can't deal with that, you know. Anyway, getting back to the story, you're tired. You're exhausted. You know, if you're not getting any support financially or in the 3D, you know, and you're carrying the weight of the connection or you're carrying the weight of being a single mom or single dad and you're even if you're married or whatever, I don't know, maybe you broke up or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's not very helpful for you. You know, you say you were in a relationship or you say you care about me, but then again, you're never here. You're always gone. And you just reappear whenever the hell you want to. It's an energy of feeling like this person doesn't prioritize you, like they're just constantly rejecting you. And the weirdest thing is there's a cold, detached, stubbornness. There's like, is this person just using you? I don't know what this is, but there's they're not supportive and they're not warm, but then a month or two later, they show back up. I think this person has a history of this. I think this has happened quite a few times because the Ten of Wands is here. Like you're like, look, you want to work things out and you want to smooth things over. It's basically this person gives you time to calm down and cool down, especially if you have an argument or a disagreement and you don't want to talk to this person, or you cut ties with this person, or you've gone no contact with this person. They give you time and then they come back around just to see if you're willing to communicate with them, if you've opened up those blockages, you know what I mean? If you're going to talk to them. Now, of course, if you're co-parenting and you got children, you can't do that, but it still leaves you feeling like shit, devastated, tired, exhausted, rejected. Like, when I come around, you know, Green Day, I'll be back. Sure, I'll be back. I sound like my brother. That was funny. I'll be back. Where is this even headed? Why are we talking about this? This is depressing. It's sad. It's deflating. And that's exactly what this is. Why did you go no contact on this person? Because you're an empress. Apparently this person didn't see your value And here you are hiding, and you ain't got to tell nobody your value. You ain't got to tell nobody your worth. You ain't got to tell. Now, some of you may have a lot of money. Some of you may have a lot of money, make a lot of money. I don't care if you're male or female. You may own your own business. You may own your own house. You may make a lot of money. You may be sitting pretty. You know what I'm saying? Do well for yourself. Whatever level that is for you. And this person may be looking for assistance, if you know what I mean. They like you paying their bills and such. You know, that's not going to be for everybody, but for those of you, you make a lot of money, you do well for yourself, y'all watch your backs. You got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Don't tell nobody your earnings and stuff. You ain't even got to tell them. They can look it up. They can Google it. They'll find out. They'll find out. They could Glassdoor it and find out what salary.com and find out how much you make a year. You know what I mean? So this person may be looking for a caretaker or a financial hookup. You know what I mean? They just may need a place to stay. They just may need somebody to help them out financially because they can't do it on their own. That's for some of you. The reason why you cut this person off is because you looked at the whole picture here. Now, this is somebody you've already cut ties with or have been in no contact with. You haven't heard from them in a week, 2 weeks, or longer, you know, up to a year, maybe more. I don't know. So I've got Virgo, Libra. I've got everybody out here. I've got water, air, fire, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, air. So here's the deal. You're already in no contact with this person. You cut ties with this person. You may have had an argument or a disagreement with this person, okay? For whatever reason. Maybe they weren't being very loving or nurturing or kind. Maybe they were being difficult, very, very difficult or stubborn. You may have found out this person was in a relationship or you ended the relationship with them, whatever. The reason why you did that in the first place is because you may have found out they were married or in another connection for some of you. Others of you, you realize this person, you kind of like took a step back and you've been really loving yourself, taking care of yourself and your responsibilities and doing your healing, taking care of your health and well-being on every level, empowerment, self-development, good job. And because of that, you've grown. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe you might have even been with them while you were doing this. So here your value is raising each and every day. And this person is treating you like they're devaluing you. They could say things that are devaluing. They could have spoken to you very cold and very, very much putting you down or devaluing you, or they just didn't. They straight up refused to see your value. Here you are sitting as an empress. And for those of you, this person is somebody who goes out, they're a gold digger. They go out looking for somebody to pay their bills or someplace to go or who they can take from. You didn't tell them everything you got. You didn't tell them everything you got. You didn't tell them how much money you make. You don't got to. There's an energy about you that says, well, let's just put it this way. An empress, male or female, does not need to go around telling people their value. Whether it's how much money you make, what you own, what you do. Empresses are humble and kind and very generous, extremely generous. But you ain't got to go telling nobody that. The right person will see it immediately. Will see it immediately. The right person will see how you carry yourself, how you treat others. It'll just come off of you. You will radiate love and kindness and mothering and just this generosity and care. You'll show that it just comes off of you. You don't have to tell anybody. But for this person not to see it or not to recognize it or to devalue you, an Empress also doesn't need to say anything. You know what they do? They shut it down. You ain't got to tell this person nothing. You just keep quiet, keep it to yourself, but knowing the truth and telling your truth. You're not lying to yourself. You're just not telling them what you're seeing and what you're understanding, what you're analyzing or recognizing. Okay? So because you're seeing this from a larger perspective over here. So you've done enough self-empowerment and growth. You ain't got to tell nobody who you are and your value. You know who you are. You know what you deserve. Yes. So you just kind of sat back quietly, knowing the truth, watching this go down, watching this person's behavior, seeing it from a larger perspective, not saying anything about it. And then you recognized who this person was. You may have recognized that they were devaluing you, that they weren't seeing your value, that they didn't even want any kind of relationship. They were being stubborn and hard and gruff. And you talk about a difficult, challenging person. That would be a difficult, challenging person. So what do? You shut it down. An Empress is not going to put up with that kind of behavior. I will take it. I will take only so much. And then you get the sword, because you also are a Queen of Swords. You know exactly, like, you know the truth. And when somebody don't come at you with the truth, or you're asking questions and somebody comes at you with the wrong answer, you've got no problems. Okay? That's established. That takes time to get to that energy. So congratulations. That's why you cut it off. Because you cut this person off, or you stop communicating with this person. Because of their behavior towards you, who is an Empress. And the main two things is they were not seeing your worth and your value. They could have possibly been speaking to you in a very negative way that was devaluing. Nope. You're like, I ain't got to say nothing to you. I just ain't got to talk to you. I ain't saying you didn't have words for them. But most of you probably didn't. Because you're an Empress. And an Empress doesn't go out that way unless they absolutely have to. They can do it with grace and decorum. Right? I'll turn my back on you. I'll raise my vibration. I'll empower myself, and the whole entire time, I won't say nothing to you. And if you don't recognize who I am and recognize my value as my value is changing and growing, that's on you, not on me. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. That's exactly what I feel with that. So it's like this person gives you a couple months, and then they're going to try and come back around again. So tell me about this. Yeah, they're going to show back up. They're going to break silence. And I got Pisces and Leo energy. They're going to break silence. They're going to apologize and ask for forgiveness. Maybe because of how they treated you. I hope. But this person can't. They're not wanting to fight with you. No, they're wanting to reunite with you. They're wanting to reunite with you. To be friends, possibly. Okay. Yeah, they want to put the past behind you. Some of them want to rebuild. It is actual rebuilding of a relationship that somebody wanted. They want to reunite, even if it's just friends. But some of them do want a relationship here. Like, You are their wish fulfillment. It would be their wish, their desire, if y'all could rebuild this after this tower moment. Shit. Scorpio, Pisces. So this person doesn't want to let you go. They don't want to argue. They don't want to fight. But it's like, well, what the hell happened over here? Why you got to behave like that? So sometime over the next month or so, maybe even a little further out, this person's going to return. They will return. They always do. They always do. So, man, how many times did this person reject you? Or how many times did you reject this person? I just want to know. Because it could go both ways. It could go either way. You know? How many times has there been third-party stuff? Like everything else above your connection. Or they see other people. They're dating other people. You know, whatever it is for you. Third party energy can be business. It could be mindset. It could be attitude. It could be all sorts of stuff. It could be another person. So they are going to come back around. This person has a selfish streak. And I don't think they think about how they hurt you and how difficult and challenging it is when they disappear. When y'all go through an argument or disagreement or y'all sever ties and you go no contact. And then you thinking everything is good and you're growing and you're doing your thing. And then they come back after a couple months and it's like, oh my God, we're starting all over here. Okay. So you give them an opportunity most of the time. Otherwise we wouldn't be here, but you may have rejected this person multiple times, but it's difficult. It's challenging. It's exhausting to continue this cycle. To repeat these same things, Scorpio. I mean, I don't even know if Scorpio is your is your sun sign. And maybe your moon or rising or Venus. North node or south node, something like that. Just something else. This is, what bothers me is this person acts like a grown-ass adult and they got a mouth on them that gets them in trouble and they behave very harsh and hardcore and difficult. And then they come back all softened up, acting like a cute little puppy. Hey, how have you been? And there's so many turbulent emotions going on inside of you, like, you mother... Why are you back? What's going on? Why do you keep coming back? You know, and you forgive them most of the time. That's why they keep coming back. But this person's like, they're coming back saying they want to be friends. They do say they want to apologize and make amends here. They want forgiveness for whatever they did. For disappearing again, for going no contact, for saying what they said. I want to know where this is headed. Because you're saying to work on this would be BS. It would be way too difficult. It would be so difficult. It would be exhausting. Like I'm already thinking about it and I'm already exhausted, right? But they want to rebuild. They want to be friends. They want to reunite and they want to rebuild. That's their wish. That is their wish. They don't want to let you go. Where are we headed? I don't know where I'm headed. Neither do you. I don't know which deck to choose because it's not calling to me. So what else am I missing? What am I missing here? The deck is not calling me, which means the decks that are already out here have the answers. What am I missing? Let's ask. What are we missing here? What's missing here? Other than this person because they disappear, reappear. I'm sorry. I'm not. Anyway, here we go. What are we missing? What are we missing here? This person is blocking your way to new love. You're ready to open up to love. This person blocks your... This person, I don't know if they do it intentionally. I don't know if they do it intentionally. This might be a spiritual lesson for someone here. Wow. Okay. So listen, the universe is trying to bring you new love. From the future, the universe is trying to give you new love. Look at how beautiful that is. Boy, I'm sorry, y'all. That's really shiny. And this person, you're ready to open up to those new opportunities. And this person is just blocking your exit. If this person one thing I cannot stand is somebody who will actually block someone's exit. If you're trying to get up and walk away from somebody and they stand in front of you, look, it's one thing if they stand up beside you. But if they stand in front of you, if they keep you from leaving a room, if they pull their vehicle in front of your car, y'all, that's AB right there. That's not acceptable. That's unacceptable. Now, if I want to leave, that's my prerogative. Get out of my way. No. You can get up, stand up, and walk with me as I'm walking out the door, but don't you damn sure ever walk in front of me or stop me. I've been in relationships like that, y'all. That ain't cool. So, this person just blocks you from getting to that love, from opening to that love, right? So they don't want you to get away. They don't want to let you go. But they don't want to treat you right. Okay? So this could be somebody that's refusing to give you a divorce, refusing to get a divorce, but wants to keep you too. This could be any number of things, but I believe this is a spiritual lesson from what I'm feeling from the cards that I'm getting. I got Taurus and Libra, and I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this or not. I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay, so this person is a spiritual teacher in a sense. They don't know it. You may not know it, but this person is a spiritual teacher in a sense because you've got to see this. Even if you are Empress status, there's another status above that. There's other statuses above that, you know. There's Hierophant, there's the High Priestess, you know, and it goes on and on. There's the Emperor, and then all of those. There's the Sun. There's all kinds of stuff, okay? But even as an Empress, there's still lessons to learn. And this I believe is a spiritual lesson where you have to learn when to say when sooner. You may be a people pleaser, and you may have been in the past. You may have a difficult time releasing relationships because you're so nurturing, giving, and empathetic. You really got to stand up sometimes and be really stubborn, and you got to stand your ground. Okay. So this might be one of those things. I mean, if you want to work things out with this person, that's cool. But it's almost like this person can sense that you are it's almost like they can sense or smell or feel when you're about to move on. Isn't that weird? It's almost like they could just, sometimes they don't even feel it. It's just, it might not even be something they realize they're doing. Yo, I gotta take my heels off. Give me just a sec. They might not even acknowledge or recognize that they're doing this. But let's just say, for instance, it takes a normal person a month to 3 months. Most of the time, if we've dated somebody a year or two or something like that, most of the time, most people are ready to move on or start dating after a month, 2 months, or 3 months, right? Most people, because they like to give themselves a little bit of time and space, but some people start leaving a relationship before it's over. But most people give it some space. You know, give it some space before they start dating again. This person gives you just a little bit of time to calm down, cool down, and they come back in. And that is what blocks you from new love. Okay? Because they want to try again. So if you keep trying 9, 10, 11, 12, 100 times, you're never going to get to that new love because you're still giving energy to this one. And if this one continues to do the same thing on repeat, you've got to look at that lesson. Do you continue to give and nurture and take care of people like their children? Right? This person may be very immature, but they don't act like it. But they come around acting like a toddler or acting like they got them puppy dog eyes, like, oh, feel sorry for me. Come on back. I love you. Or, do you forgive me? Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all got to see this stuff. So you're the one that's got to do the right thing for you. What is that right thing for you? If this is resonating, I'm just letting you know they're coming back around. You're going to have an opportunity with them. If you want to reconcile, there are some good signs here that they possibly are serious this time. But you're so tired and exhausted by this or this person that I'm not really sure. You might end up rejecting them and just being like, no, we're done. But it's in the energy. You get to choose either way. Okay. They will be back. The thing that I do like is the Temperance. Okay. So they've calmed down and now they're coming back to apologize for the shit they've said or done. The courage to do it, to break the silence and actually come in and do that takes courage. Especially if they knew they said something wrong or they were extreme or treated you very badly or lied to you or something. Because there's manipulation and lies on this. Or maybe they were just being extremely selfish. Whatever it was they were lying about or not saying or the no contact, whatever it is. And they are bringing in the 9 cups. But I am going to caution you that there is still the Magician reverse, the Ace of Swords reverse, the King of Swords reverse. Even if this person doesn't lie or manipulate, they don't tell the whole truth. So this could be somebody that just lies by omission. They don't have to say. It's what they're not saying that you have to pay attention to sometimes, right? If you know they're not telling you the whole truth, you know it. You know it. You know this person. So, it's up to you. But if this person and you have gone around and around and this person continually rejects you or lets you down and it's just like you've done this so many times, you're exhausted, you're exhausted giving to this situation and trying to work things out with this person, then this message might be for you. That every time this person comes back and you allow them back in, you open that door to them, that blocks you from the new love that's trying to get to you. Right? Milk and honey, 51, that's it. You know, you got a lot of difficulties and challenges when it comes to love relationships and getting what you want in a harmonious love relationship because, well, communication is very bad or there's none at all, right? So there's major issues in communication. There's a lot of challenges and difficulties here. There could be a lot of arguments and disagreements. I don't know what's going on, but that don't look great over here. Queen of Pentacles reversed. The King of Swords reversed. The Ace of Swords reversed. Come on. Loyal heart. You are loyal. I told you, you give to this person or you nurture this person. And that's the difficulties. That's the challenges, right? That's the challenges. You're wanting a harmonious love relationship. And you keep rebalancing or reconnecting with this. And that's just going to get you further or delaying your real relationship. The one that you're wanting, the harmonious love relationship. I see no love over here except for a Page of Cups. That don't mean that this person don't love you or that they don't want, they definitely want to have fun with you. They enjoy being with you, being around you, but is that I like you? I want to be your friend. Let's make up. Or do they love you? How long have you been dealing with this? You've got a loyal heart and that's what you're looking for. Yep, come to the edge. Maybe it's time to take that leap of faith to the new. But that's going to be up to you. Maybe this person wants to finally take that leap of faith. Right? Mending, it's possible. 52, but it's also a challenge. The communication is the challenge. And that's why this shit doesn't work out most of the time. You get in an argument, get a fight. Or they go no contact, or you do. They say the wrong thing, you say the wrong thing, what's up? Or they disappear. So, y'all need to really get right with yourself and really reach out for the universe's assistance on this to help you with this one. If you need some guidance on it, you know what I mean? Really stabilize yourself and really get grounded. I see you here. And you are improving and growing. But even as we grow, we still have more lessons to learn. This would be a spiritual lesson for those of you that know you've just given to this and you're loyal to this and you just keep dealing with it time and time again. Whoa, you know what I mean? Let's look at this from a different perspective and really respect ourselves and do the right thing for ourselves and really look at it. Is this what we really want long term? Do we want this person to come back in another month or 2 or 3? I mean, you may want to give it a little time to see if they're going to stick around this next time. This next time might be just that time that they stick around and they really do right by you. Right? Or is that what you said last time? Maybe next time. No, this time. They'll do it this time. They'll do it right this time. I see a lot of good energy in here, but I have some concerns. So, of course, y'all know if you're loyal to somebody that's married to someone else or living with someone else, y'all, we don't need to have a conversation about that. I think you know what an Empress does. An Empress, male or female, respects themselves. An Empress has a spouse. You just haven't met them yet. And it ain't somebody else's. Not normally. Not at that time when you meet them. Oh, man. Not normally, because an Empress won't put up with that. So, I get some selfish energies. I get some really mixed, confusing energies. I get some Difficult. It's difficult. Okay? And you're empowered enough. You've raised your vibration. You've grown as a person. You know? So really consider which way this is going to head, and even if you do decide to work things out, right? Pay attention. Make sure they're doing, if they say they're going to fix this with you, it's got to be with you. It's got to be a team effort. It's got to be two people fixing this and correcting this. It's got to be two people talking on a regular basis to fix this, to repair it. It's got to be both people working together to make it work. Otherwise, you're going back to that crap over there. You know? So, I hope this works out for you one way or the other. You know what I mean? This person may actually come back and actually open up their heart to you. If they open up their heart to you and open up their emotions and y'all have those heart-to-heart conversations, this could actually go somewhere. But it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. But if you've been dealing with this difficult, challenging situation for as many times or as long as you have, I think you can get through it, especially if they're willing to step up to the plate and at least play for the same team. Your team. Team Scorpio. All right, them's the words. That's what I got for you. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I'll see y'all around real soon. Namaste.